Hi. After you have learned a little bit about things you can do on your browser, we're going to do an assignment, and there's a couple things that I want you to do along with me. So pause as you go if I'm going too fast, and also let me know if you have some questions along the way. So, first, I want you to type in our website for the class for Globe. Again, it's https colon // glvp.agilixbuzz.com. When you see a site that ends with a S, HTTPS, it stands for security. We have a secured site. And again, we have this little lock here that says that we are on a secured site. Because we use this website all the time, I am going to have you save it as a bookmark. If you already have, great. And if you haven't, that's fine too. I'll show you how to do it. And you can do this with one or two other sites today. I would appreciate it. Ultimately, I want to see that you have some bookmarks and at least one folder. So after you go to the website, you can click on this little star to the right of the search box, and it says bookmark this tab. So if I click on the star, it will highlight, for me, it highlights blue, and it will say bookmark added. Now, that is fine. You can just click on it, and it will probably be, if you don't have any bookmarks, it would show up right similar to this one, where it's just going to show up right on your toolbar there. What I'd like you to do is I would like you to be at this screen, and I want you to hit more. And I want you on your bookmark bar to add a new folder. And I'm going to add a folder, and I'm going to call it school. And in my school folder is where I will save. Here is the URL. And if you want to call it anything else, it's called Globe, but I might call it GLVP. Some of you guys do schoolwork at with other partnerships, but so this is GLVP. Here's the website, and it's going to be saved in this folder I just created called school, and then I will hit save. So what you just did was you made a folder that shows up underneath your search bar, and it says school. And if you clicked on it, you are going to see a website here, so that if I clicked on that icon, it will automatically take me to Globe. So that is one bookmark that you should make. At this time, or press pause, and then you can create a few more bookmarks. Maybe you go to certain YouTube channels all the time, so you could type in that YouTube channel and save them as well, or bookmark them. Or you could create a folder in your bookmarks that says videos, like I do. And so you can make a folder called videos and save all the YouTube videos that you like or channels that you like. So for your assignment, I want you to create a folder for school with GLVP and another folder with some other videos or websites you use often. Okay, next. We are going to open a new tab. So you can press the plus button here, or you can go to the three buttons and hit new tab. And then in new tab, what we're going to do is customize this page right here. So underneath your search bar, there is a little thing that's called shortcuts. And so I want you to press and add a shortcut. And what I want you to add is the web store. Now, it might already default to it, and you might already have one. Great. If not, or if it does, I want you to add another shortcut, and that could be whatever shortcut you choose, whether it's Globe again or some other site you use. But if you do or don't have a web store, what I want you to do is hit web. How about Chrome Web Store? And here's the Chrome Web Store. So I am going to copy that web address and go back to the new tab and hit add shortcut and paste that in the URL and call it web store. So you may already have had one, like I said, just add another shortcut, or if not, now you have a shortcut to the web store. So in the web store, let's click on it and go there. What I want you to do is maybe you have already, or you want to add a theme to your background, but we'll do that later. I want you to add what's called an extension. Make sure well, first of all, there's a ton of different types of extensions. It'll give you categories down here, whether they're, fun, photos, productivity, sports, whatever theme, whatever category it is. I will show you and talk about my extensions. One of the extensions I have is called Bitmoji. Bitmoji is a website or an app. And what I did when I created my account in Bitmoji, I created my own avatar. And that avatar then now becomes all of these pre-made little fun things and that Bitmoji has in their app. But I use it for school so I can give feedback to some of my students, and those are supposed to be little pictures of me, so it is personalized. So that's a fun little extension I use, and I just have to click on it here, right click and hit copy, and then I can paste it onto any assignment to a student. So that's an extension. I'm using an extension right now called Screencastify, and Screencastify is an awesome free webcasting site that I can record my screen. I can record myself. I know you guys use certain probably screencasting for your video games, but this one is tied to Google and is really cool for school. So that's an extension. Here's another extension that I like for students. It's called Read Aloud. Read Aloud will actually
clicking the Bitmoji icon beside the address bar.
It will actually read the text and everything that's going on your browser. So if you have an assignment for school, you can just click on Read Aloud and it will actually read the text to you. So if you want, or if you could, I want you to find a school appropriate and something useful for school extension that you can add to your browser. So it can be a screen casting one. It can be the talk to text. You can look at some of these other ones. A lot of you guys might actually could use a translator if you have a foreign language class right now. So take a look. There's so many different ones out there. What works best for you if you have something for a class? You can look and see what kind of extensions there are. Be careful. Some of them will cost money, so don't obviously choose them, but you are going to like some of these are really cool because it creates math equations for you. So you can add these extensions, add to Chrome. And then I sometimes can't do it if it's because my school locks me down. But if you don't have a school issued one, you might be able to add that. So there, I just added this math one to my extensions. And so if you click on that little puzzle piece, you might have some other, like I have some other extensions that are too big to show up, but I have them right here. And I can pin them so that they show up on my Chrome. Okay, so far you're added a bookmark. So far I want you to add a extension, and then now open up a new tab. If you haven't already, you can add a theme or something that gives you an image or whatever to your Chrome. But also, if you open a new tab, there is a little button that shows on the bottom right here called Customize Chrome. And this is where you can add a background image. You can add those shortcuts or little dots underneath your search bar. Cards, you can have these little cards that show up. I'll show you that's down here. Different things that can show up as cards. So for me, I have some of the things that I last did in my Google Drive show up, and color and theme. So backgrounds are a little maybe obnoxious and themes are a little obnoxious, but you could change the color of your Chrome to look a different way. Okay, so for your assignment, I will leave you a list to do, and you can double check as well, but I want you to take a screenshot of this a page where I can see that you customized the browser, that you have added at least the web store, if not other shortcuts that show up here. I want to see that you have extension, and I'll already see that on here because you will pin it to the be next to your browser. And I want you to click on your school folder that has the GLVP or has the Globe website saved. So if I took a screenshot now of this would actually give me all of the checkoff list for me as the teacher that, yep, you did everything for this assignment. So you will then paste this onto a Google Doc, and you are going to upload this Google Doc. Let me paste my image, Control V. So I hit print screen, Control V, and then here I can see all of the things that I did. So here is my Chrome settings, and it is all set to go. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks, you guys. Have a great week.